Good morning and another happy snow day to all you fabulous folks out there. E here with E's Deals and Steals. And before I post my video not going back over, but reviewing more on symbols, I wanted to share my Karen story from yesterday. Yes. Oh, the Karens out there. It's just sad. It's confusing. I'm not sure how people can act this way. But let me tell you about this Karen that I met. Okay? First off, if you see me moving around, it's because I'm sitting on concrete in my basement, so I'm trying to get comfortable. Okay, so this Karen. So I go to this remodel, and I'm late, so I know that it's going to be slim pickings, but I had 4 to go to. So I thought, 4 remodels, I'm going to find some stuff. And I did. But thanks to Karen, well, there could have been more if I wouldn't have been so nice. This is where maybe I'm just too nice for this job. I don't know. But this is what happened. So I'm going around the store. I'm not seeing much. Got a couple things. I end up, I'm in the aisle checking the fitness stuff. And in this DG, the aisle with the fitness stuff, then on down is all the party supplies. So Karen is down scanning party supplies. And she's getting stuff. And I don't usually go for the party supplies just because I just don't need an obnoxious amount of party supplies, so I don't pay any attention to that. So I turn around, and behind me is where all of the fake flowers and then where all the pictures and picture frames were. There's all the orange stickers, and shelves are empty. So they're all gone. All right, they're all gone. And then next to that, there's the whole row of greeting cards, right? So I'm kind of looking around, like I do, and I notice the shelf above the greeting cards is full of the 3-pack picture sets, and I see picture frames, and I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody completely missed the top shelf, which happens a lot. That's why we always say, make sure you look up. So I'm so excited. I don't know what to do. Well, I knew what to do, but I'm thinking, obviously this lady's also a penny shopper. As soon as I start grabbing these, what's going to happen? So I'm like, well, obviously I'll share because that's what I do, right? So I grab the first one. Also, keep in mind, this lady's taller than I am, so she can reach up to this shelf easier than I can. So I get the first couple picture things down. Of course, her head spins around like she's in The Exorcist. And I kind of, shh. And she gets a big smile on her face and her eyes get big and she's like, oh my gosh. And because she's not wearing a mask. Anyways, so we start reaching. And she proceeds to reach and reach and reach and grab and grab and grab. By the end of this, her cart is full of picture frames. Her cart was empty, only had some birthday party stuff. Now it's full of picture frames. So I look down and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad we found these. Hint, hint, I found these. Aren't you glad I found these? So I look down and I'm like, hey, can I get one of those blue picture frames? Because there were only 2. She's like, oh, yeah, you can have one of those. Okay, Karen, so let me get this straight. You were scanning party supplies. You were not paying attention to anything else. I found all these picture frames and all these pictures. I guarantee there were over 40. I made it home. I counted them. I made it home with 13. And yes, she definitely got 75% of what was up there. And do you know that in all this, even if she didn't offer me part of it, which if she wasn't a Karen, she would have, even without that, she never said thank you. And that's what gets me. All I needed was a thank you. Because if I wouldn't have came down that aisle, if I wouldn't have looked up, she would have kept looking down, scanning everything down, and she would have never noticed them and totally missed them. So I just helped her get over $100 worth of stuff, and she didn't even say thank you. So, of course, what do? I still offer her one of the 3-pack of pictures because I know she didn't get one. And she took one and still didn't offer anything else. Sorry, 5-year-old's having a good old time over there. So there's my Karen story. And I can't really say what came from it because I don't know. But hopefully I will continue to find pennies and be blessed, and I will continue to share. And, you know, for the Karens out there, then, I mean, shame on you, really. Shame on you. You need to maybe think about who's helping you and who's pointing things out, and you need to give them at least a thank you. Please stop being a Karen. All right. Peace out, guys.